Hello and welcome to What a Deck, where we play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe, and today we're playing Buster Stun, as brought to you by Patreon sponsor, Buster Blader, who I guess wanted to see himself on an episode, and gosh darn it, that's what we're getting him. If you're unfamiliar with the Buster Blader archetype, as I was going into this, it's become surprisingly streamlined in recent years. The whole combo of making their synchro and their fusion can be done with one card, Buster Whelp, and it can be done on the opponent's turn, which is something I love decks that can play on the opponent's turn. Not only is it fun, but it leaves you a whole bunch of room for tech slots. I'm playing a whole bunch of hand traps, which normally I don't do, but I figured it'd be fun to branch out. Even playing Psyframes with their new Link, World Legacy Clash, surprising synergy in this deck, so should be an interesting episode. Now, if you just want a deck profile, there's a link in the description to a separate shorter video. There, I'll be going over everything in here, just explaining how it works. Otherwise, in this video, I'm playing 10 duels against random opponents on YGOPro. I'll be testing this out, showing you some combos, and hopefully, we'll bust some dragons. Alright, here we are, first duel versus someone who might have a lewd name, and we're going to go first. You always want to go first with this deck. It is a stun deck, it does have a lockdown. Do we have what it takes to make the things we want to make? No, unfortunately we do not. Oh wait, maybe? No, we don't. Generally, you want to try to get, if you have either something that can search the trap, or you have Buster Whelp, you've got the combo to do things. We don't have quite what we need, we could do half the combo. But that's fine, because we've also got a hand trap. Even though we go first, we're playing a lot of hand traps, because again, the whole deck is like a one-card combo. So the whole idea is, like, you know, you either get it, or you get cards that can slow your opponent. Normally, you don't want to play hand traps going first, because normally if you're going first, it's a combo deck. While this does combo, because it's so few cards, these don't really get in the way. This just means that I'll be able to stop my opponent during his turn, hopefully, and then during my next turn, I can do the full combo and everything that I want to do. Playing against Kozmo, not the greatest, but you know, at least it can do some things. At least I'll be able to target some, well, I'll be able to target his smaller guys. Force out the jump. Oh, it's Nephthys. Okay, destroy one card in your hand. If you do, add one Nephthys. Okie dokie. Interesting. So I might stand an even better chance. So we're just not gonna let him destroy a card in his hand, because that's how you get Kozmo stuff out. Plus this has 0 attack. Got Dragon Buster. I'm really happy about that negation. Okay, summon this out. Bow Baboon. Alright. And this is a worm, not a dragon. If you're unfamiliar with Buster Bladers, again, I don't blame you. They're kind of an anti-dragon deck. If we go up against something like Guard Dragons, we can shut them down with just this one card. We don't even need the full combo or anything. But if they've got worms, then we're going to have a little bit of trouble. At least we're going against something interesting. I wonder if he's going to be able to OTK me this turn. How much more damage can he put on? Right now it's not enough, but I don't know if there's any link he can make with these two plants. Yeah, if he makes like a Romage, Jasmine, and then summons another plant from the deck. Or he could make another level 9? Maybe? Okay, that's 3, that's 6, that's almost enough. I usually round up when I'm just calculating damage, just so I can be like, am I for certain dead? And no, I think I've got enough. If I round up and it's still not 8,000, then I know. A little peek into the Hardleg Joe mind. It's not the best mind, but you know what? It gets it done. So we'll have a turn, and we'll be able to... Will we still have enough to activate instant fusion if we so desire? Yes. Yes, we can! And that'll actually work... Alright. All face-up monsters become that attribute. Also, monsters cannot activate their effects or attack. Okay. That's still fine. I mean, there's our one-card combo, so if he didn't have that, we could do it that way, but we have a workaround. Let's see here. So, let's see. This is gonna put us dangerously close. Actually, I've already got, yeah, actually... Okay, normal summon this, don't care. Make Alu Mirage, don't care. So yeah, we can't even activate the effects. So if he activates this during my turn, then I'm gonna have some troubles. So let's not spook him too much. Unless he's gonna activate this in the standby phase. If he activates this in the standby phase, we've lost. I need to activate this effect. Otherwise, I'm just dead. Also, I probably should have set... No, that wouldn't help. Yeah, normally you want to search off this, but its big importance is making Alu Mirage. Alternatively, again, if he didn't have this, we could have summoned Link Karibo, who would do kind of the same thing. It would just be... We'd have to do everything in the battle phase. So it would be a bit spooky. Alright, summoning out that. He's going to destroy all spell traps, so I'm going to activate this. And what you want to do, you send this trap and a Buster Blader. Doesn't matter which one. We've already got the other one in our hand, so we'll send that. And what this lets us do is summon a Buster Dragon by sending a Destruction Sword card and a Buster Blader from our deck to the graveyard. Buster Dragon makes all your opponent's monsters into dragons. Hey. Then what you do is you tribute Alu Mirage, or Al Mirage, whatever. Target a monster can't be destroyed. The destruction part, not important. It's just the fact that it makes it so it can't... And yeah, that's too late already. It makes it so that you clear up the extra monster zone. Because that's been the big flaw in this, is you can only do the one or the other. So now that that's free, you can activate this trap from the graveyard, the one we sent with the other trap. You banish it, banish a dragon and a Buster Blader, which we have, because Buster Whelp is a dragon. And we can summon the Fusion. Now the Fusion says, all dragons are moved to defense, and they can't activate their effects. And Buster Dragon says all your opponent's monsters become dragons. So, also, he does piercing and he gains 1,000 for each dragon your opponent controls. So you could do a whole lot of damage. It's pretty neat, and pretty much just shuts down all their monster effects. Now, the only flaws with this, and there are some flaws, there's a reason why this one-card combo is not meta. One, this is destroyed during my next end phase, and because it wasn't properly synchro summoned, you can't just, like, bring it back. It just can't do anything. And two, this guy can't attack directly, so if your opponent doesn't have a monster on board when you summon this, you just can't do anything. Now this activates in the hand. I'm not sure. Two other monsters, including a fire. Okay, well, yeah, he's got stuff that activates in the hand that destroys our fire monsters, even though this isn't fire, but he turned everything into fire with True King of All Calamities, which means we're just dead. But you get the general idea. This is a very niche circumstance. If you're playing, again, against something either dragon-related or just something, I don't know, what's another, Thunder Dragons? Thunder Dragons are also dragon-related. Salamangrate. Salamangrate starts doing combos. They only really have the counter trap or whatever to stop you. If you get this out, they're generally not going to have something in their hand or like a spell they can activate to get rid of your stuff. It's going to be down to monster effects or slow traps or something like that. So we lose this one. Kind of a weird duel, but at least I showed off what the deck can do. Let's see if we can get some wins going into the second duel. Alright, here we are, second duel versus Avenged Gevenfold, I assume. I don't know. Comment in the comments if you get that reference. We've got a no extra deck, which could mean Monarchs, it could mean True Kings. There's the True Kings. Not our best matchup. Probably one of our worst matchups. Like a lot of decks these days, we're weak against things that use a whole bunch of spell traps. Mostly because our deck focuses on shutting down monster effects, so the fact that he has all these, like, true Draco spells that he can, like, destroy my monsters with, gonna give me a bad time, gonna have a little bit of trouble. Also, playing Phantasmi, this is a card that, since it's come out, I've resisted playing, not because of it's expensive, not because it's really good, but just because on YGOPro it's kind of like the Wild West. Anything can show up. I mean, by the fact that I just fought True King Kozmo, Nephthys. That was kind of nutty. Let's see here. So, let's go ahead. Bada Boongo, get rid of that. But yeah, I don't play this because my opponent isn't guaranteed to have links. But this is a Dark Dragon deck. The fact that this is a Dark Dragon, the fact that it's a level 7 is actually really useful for this deck, which is why I played it in here. But there's going to be some times like this. I figured this was a good chance to show it off and be like, this is why I don't play it, because I often get a whole lot of comments from people asking, like, why don't you play Phantasmi? It's a really good card. You can play whatever you want to. And this is why. Okay, so let's see. Trap Trick. So yeah, I summon Lilith. Lilith can go into Alu Mirage, any normal summoned monster with 1,000 or less attack. Let's get this. Let's activate this. We'll send one of those and one of those. I like the Buster Blader, the normal one, a little bit more. But it doesn't really matter. You could play either that or the Retrain. So let's go ahead and make this. And we can fusion summon whenever we want. I want to see if I can trick him into, like, trying to destroy this, because then I can chain Alu Mirage and prevent it from being destroyed. That's what Alu Mirage does. You contribute it during either player's turn, target a monster, and this turn it can't be destroyed by card effects. Oh, he's tribute summoning. Even more things, I see. Ah, just getting all the monsters out there. Card of Demise, alright. Set 3, probably, no. Activate that one, because then he's going to draw even more. Dang old true Draco Kings. Well, fuck. I'm outie. And then he just gets to search even more. All the searching. Search out of 10. Search out of 20, perhaps. Yep, he's just got this, because this is going to lower my attack. He's tribute summoning out the wazoo. He gets to tribute my monsters. And then he can have, no, he's not going to have my attack. Alright. Well, in that case, let's try something a little nutty, shall we? Yeah, we're going to go to the end phase. We're going to activate this. He's going to be able to search a thing, that's fine. I'm not sure if this will be enough to win, but this will be fun if I can do it. A lot of people asked me when I was testing why I play 3 of this Destruction Sword Flash, because it can be kind of bricky. This is why, so you can guarantee a search with Lilith, Lady of Lament. I don't think he can activate this if I don't control a monster, because he needs to destroy this. And as long as this can survive till his turn, I can do this. So, I can fusion summon during my opponent's turn. Banish the things. Hello. How's it going? Let's get this guy, let's Phantasmi, and Buster Blader. And now that I control a Buster Blader fusion, I can activate Destruction Sword Flash. If you control a fusion monster that lists Buster Blader as a material, banish all monsters your opponent controls. hey, pretty nice. I'm not sure if that stops him. He's still got this trap. He's still got all these other things he can do. But all his monsters are getting banished. So that'll at least slow him down. And it'll stop him from recycling quite so much. I believe, is Dynamite still at 1? I guess I'll find out here in a second. But you could see, like, against some other decks, again, maybe Salamangrates, maybe Thunder Dragons, being able to non-targeting banish your opponent's entire field of monsters, pretty nice. Even Orcus, they like to banish, and I don't think they like it that much. But yeah, if he could get anything else out, I'm just kind of doomed. Because he could just attack over this. Yeah, he's still got so many monsters. And his traps can blow things up, and he's just got so much control. Ooh. So, yeah, I think I'm pretty much done here. Again, at least I showed off some interesting things. It's always nice, like, you know, maybe I lost, but I banished 4 monsters. How many decks can do that? Probably not that many. So, I'll see you in the next duel. I'll still play this out. If something happens, I'll come back. But most likely, I'm just gonna get ground into the dust by continual recycling of monster destruction. Alright, here we are, 3rd duel versus Panda Wolf. He's like a panda and a dog combined. We don't get our 1-card combo again. And this is actually the worst of both worlds, because those things I was like, oh, they're bricky, but it's still fine to play them at 3. And now we've got 2 of them. And also we've got that, so we're just going to set 1 and pass, and hope to all heaven that he link summons, and also that he can't OTK us. Because if he can do... Oh, Cyber Dragons. They're not known to OTK at all, are they? Ooh. At least they're known to link summon, so I'll get something. Everyone wants a little bit of something, don't they? This is not good. You know what? I'm just going to skip ahead. I'll skip ahead a little bit, maybe some fast forward. Maybe it'll just be like a jump cut. But we'll be back when stuff happens. Well, that was unexpected. Well, that's even worse. Get my garnets. Oops. All garnets. These are garnets. These are garnets. This is not a garnet, but it's only good. I got like the holy thing, the Cyber Dragon player. Set 1 pass. I guess he can't summon a Cyber Dragon if I don't control a monster, but Jumpin' Jehoshaphat. I finally get this good setup, and I can't, or not good, I get this opponent who's not doing anything, and I have just bricked. I mean, you have to play at least 2 Buster Blader. I guess you could play 1 if you want to live dangerously, if you just want to summon the 1 fusion and not have a backup plan or anything. You could probably just take this entire engine and make it like a very, very tiny thing if you wanted to. I'm not sure. I wanted to focus more on the Buster Blader stuff. But yeah, we got that. We got these 2, which are only useful if we can fusion summon. Granted, like I said, not only is it a 1-card combo, the Buster Whelp, essentially. No, I'm gonna wait for something bigger than a Link 1. Ooh, Cyber Repair Plant. Like, Buster Whelp can do it. Lilith, if you just hard draw the trap and get any monster that you can get off for either, Aulu Mirage or Link Karibo, you can do it. Trap Trick and Lilith both search the trap. Lilith can be used for Aulu Mirage. There's a lot of ways you can get to your 1-card combo and then fusion summon. You don't even need Aulu Mirage, really. What you could do is activate the Synchro Trap and then, like, chain the trap in the graveyard to it. So you pretty much waste the Synchro. You don't get the Synchro, but you can get the fusion summon out. And then if you have 2 of these, you could banish your opponent's entire board and have a happy day. Let's see. There's what I was waiting for. Hello. And let's just put this in defense mode, because if I put it in attack mode, he'll be able to absorb it. Ah, okay. Let's put back just both the Buster Bladers. Yes, let's put back both the Buster Bladers. Because these can actually be good in hand. And now we're live. Now we've got some things. We even drew into a hand trap using this, which means hopefully we can stop him from OTKing us. And if he would target this, oh wait, no, we're fine. We're fine-ish. We've got fine style qualities that can be used for fun in games, perhaps. So let's see. Overload fusion. He summons the thing. It's a big boy. Yo, what's up? No. First of all, no, your effects are negated. I don't like it. I don't want you to attack multiple times. That's not something I'm into. I'm not buying what you're selling, and I'm not selling what you're buying. Dragon Buster. And so we've got World Legacy Clash. This is interesting. I can banish a monster until the end phase. Target a monster my opponent controls. It'll lose attack and defense equal to its attack and defense. So I could make this like 0 or minus by 21, even if its effects weren't negated, and do some stuff. Oh, it's a dragon. Ah, I see. I will gain attack from it when I summon my things. So yeah, you want to save this because you can actually use it to basically... Remember how the synchro monster, during the end phase of the next turn, it just sort of like dies? Well, what you can do is use this, banish the synchro monster until the end phase. It basically, because it left the field and comes back, it'll be fine. In this case, though, I'm using it to save Phantasme, so now I'll have even more monsters on board. Because I think I can attack over this. Yeah, because dragons can't activate their effects. Hey, pretty neat. And if I get Buster Whelp, then I can make Celestial Spheres, which is always nice. Nope, just a Twin Twisters. Okay, 2 attack. Bop bop da doo wop digga da ba doo wop. Alright. Okay, buddy, you got it. Let's see. I could make Lamba, but I don't have the Psy-Frame on me. I think I'm just going to go for the Alu-Mirage. Oh, wait, no. I have to go for Lamba, because if I go for Alu-Mirage, I'll be pointing at this, and then I won't be able to summon any of the things that I want to summon. So yeah, let's just go for Lamba. Spook him out. Make him think we got Psy-Frames in here. Oh, hello there. Oh, and now he has a Phantasme, doesn't he? But yeah, what's really cool is if you summon the Buster fusion against Borreload Dragon, there's nothing you can do, because since it's a dragon, the Buster will have 3,800, and they won't be able to activate their effects. So they might attack into it thinking they can steal it, or at least lower its attack, and they won't be able to do either. But that's fine, because Lamba can just destroy it by battle. And now we've got setup. Now we've got all these things. Set 4 pass. LOL, what? And then just as soon as this starts, because he already has a monster, you usually want to wait for him to have a monster, because then bad thing, otherwise, because the fusion can't attack directly. So if you get if they just don't summon anything, then you can't do anything, and then this leaves, and you're sad. You just have a sad time. You're a sad man with sad hands. So you want them to have a monster out, lock them down, put them in defense, attack, do a bunch of damage, and then do other stuff. You can only summon with my extra deck monsters. Maybe he'll do that. Maybe he'll try... I mean, now that he has this, he can't summon the regular Cyber Dragon, if he has one. He could do Mega Fleet, but I believe that only uses the monster in the extra monster zone. I hope. If not, I'm doomed. I forget how Mega Fleet works. We'll see. We'll see what he summons. We'll see what he does and what he is. I mean, what I could do is just as soon as he summons a Cyber Dragon, Destruction Sword Flash, but then I wouldn't be able to attack him for anything but like 17 plus 12, which is not great. And then he could just do it again next turn. Oh. Levianeer. I was not expecting that. Only light. Special summon. Only dark. Hand into the deck. Did he do light and dark? What's my opponent's banish pile look like? That's his graveyard. Oh, he did light and dark. Well, doesn't that just fuck my tuckles? And it doesn't target. Alright. Well, that sucks, but he controls only dragons, and this one has 0 defense, so it doesn't matter if I have the synchro or not. Let's do it! Let's rip each other's heads off! A Phantasmi and the one of those. Hello. To defense you go. And we'll see if he searches another one, we can just do some stuff. Wait for him to search the second one, and then Destruction Sword Flash. Again, not as optimally as attacking into the defense and doing 4,800. But if he gets out Cyber Dragon Infinity, he's just gonna steal this, and there'll be nothing I can do, so... I'd rather just waste as much of his resources as possible. So I'm gonna do that. Thumbs up. Granted, now I could just attack for 17, which is not enough to kill him. But he doesn't know that. He doesn't know any of that. People don't read. Well, plus he probably lost everything he hopes for and everything he cares about, so there you go. But we finally get a win, and I earned that win. I made my opponent so frustrated they quit. That counts. Let's go into the 4th duel. Alright, here we are, 4th duel versus Sharon Kate MX. A very reasonable sounding name, surprisingly. Aha, we get to go first, just as I always wanted. Just as I never wanted. That's fine. We'll set this. Your move, I've got all the hand traps. Granted, if you're playing like a monster-heavy deck or something. So summon this. There's your normal summon. There's your discard. Bada boongo. Psy-frame gear gammer. Cuckoo! And at that. Ghost busted! Or I'm sorry, blades busted! Doo-doo-doo-doo. Quick effect, you can target one card you control, and if you do special summon one rocket from your deck. Oh hey. Control a rocket, you can summon this card. Okay. Gotcha. You got it, boss. The only thing that sucks about these... Oh, hey. It's that. I could use my Effect Veiler on it. But instead, what I'm going to do is just... activate this, banish my driver to lower this to 0, then it'll come back, it won't be banished during the end phase, which means not only will I have a 2500 attacker on board, but when it gets destroyed it'll go to the graveyard, which means I can use my Psy-frame gear Gamma again, which is pretty nice. And I've still got an Effect Veiler to stop if he tries to do some other kind of shenanigans. And I'm already winning! Look, he's taken 1,000! Ha ha ha! What a fool! Doesn't he know life points are everything? Interesting. 3 Burst Dragon? Alright. Gamma, thanks for taking the hit for me, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh, he does piercing. Alright. Well, now my life points are lower and I'm sad. Yo, what's up? Mine's bigger! Okay, so I'm just going to attack over this. Greetings. And because I have another Gamma in my hand, what I'm going to do is normal summon this Effect Veiler, and then use it to make fucking Lambda. Howdy. So now I've got Gamma and Lamba. If you're unfamiliar with this, any two monsters, you can activate Psy-frames even if you control a monster, which is the big Psy-frame problem. So he's summoned a monster, which means we're going to Destruction Sword Flash him. Or not that, the prologue of the Destruction Swordsman. This goes here. And then we don't have a dragon in the graveyard to summon the other guy. Big mistake. I've made an oopsie. I have oopsied my doopsies. A sad state of affairs. We're not completely done, though. We could do other things. You could special summon one dark level 4 from your hand. I'm gonna say no! No to that. Z's. So sleepy, so many hand traps. But we still get our win. We get our win with our hand traps. Not the best thing, but again, like, this deck I feel, well, maybe not uniquely. There's a lot of decks that are small enough engines to play hand traps. I don't know, you'll have to let me know. I've found some criticism of me lately, where it's basically like every time he plays an archetype, he just plays 3 of the archetype, or he plays like almost exclusively archetypes and no tech cards. And to me, that's sort of like a response to these people who, I notice a lot of deck profiles where they play the bare minimum of archetype cards, and then like the same 3 or 4 tech cards every time. I thought it was more interesting to see what the archetype could do with its lesser known cards. But apparently some people they don't really like that. They feel like it's lazy deck building or whatever. So let me know, would you like to see me incorporate more outside tech cards where I'm winning duels and it has nothing to do with Buster Bladers, for example? Or do you like it better when the archetypes are more pure, when you're seeing stuff that maybe you wouldn't see normally, even if it's not the best? Let me know down in the comments as we go into the 5th duel. Here we are, the 5th duel versus my arch nemesis player, and we get the first turn combo. Now, will we get ashed? If we get ashed, our turn is over. No, we do not get ashed. So here's the 1-card combo. You get Prologue, the Destruction Swordsman. Then you make this into Alu Mirage. And I think you've seen the rest of it from here, but it's just the idea like, then when my opponent summons something, use this to send the trap and a Buster Blader. You've already got your dragon. Use this on Buster Dragon. Use the trap. And it's goddamn true Dracos again. Son of a whore. Why you gotta be doing this to me? Why couldn't I didn't even notice. I was so excited that I got my combo. I didn't even notice that I have nothing I can do against anything. And then that's gonna activate, but it's like, hey, you know what? I don't care. I'll just activate this now. Boy. There we go. A nice and fancy free. It's a fancy feast fillet for you and those you want to lay. Oh, oh. Alright, he's got this. Was he gonna draw a card? Is he gonna tribute? Okay, draw a card. Gotcha. Pot of Duality. Turn, turn, turn. Give me some cards. At least he's not playing Floodgates, as far as I could tell. Floodgates hurt us, because this is a dragon, and we've also got a warrior. So, stuff happens. Another Dragonic Diagram. Okay. Set a card. Blowing up a card. Okay, good. He used that. Which means he's not going to be able to use it against the monster that we need to protect. Because then I can just be like, yo, what's up? Getting the fuck out of here. Thank you, Al Mirage. You have saved me from the day. I am a happy boy. Sing the happy, 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 happy song. Let's see. And we'll go ahead and do one of these. Now I could stop the search right here, and that would probably slow him down considerably. But there's also something else I could do. Yeah, let's just stop him. Let's just stop him from generating any more advantage. No. Dragon busted. He's like, I'm not a dragon. I'm like, yes, you are. The thing says you're a dragon. Buster Dragon says you're a dragon, so that's what you are now. They treated me like a monster, so that's what I became. Ooh, setting all the cards in Big Card City, doing all the things that the cards can do. You got some kind of floodgate? You know, flood my gates, buddy? Okay, so this is the main reason we play World Legacy Clash. So I can target this, go away. It can activate his effects now. But just this once. That's all you get, buddy. Everybody gets one. Okay, but he got the one that's the most scary. So now I'm in danger. But at least I could do 2,800. That's more than I've done against these other guys. The Monarchs erupt. Oh boy. Just what I always wanted, and he's not destroyed. Great. Alright, and then during the end phase, this comes back. But its effects are negated as well. And then he can summon a dude back. But my attack is higher. What I need is like a Twin Twisters. Granted, he could just use Diagram to destroy this, and then I'm a sad man. And this is useless in my hand once more. Interesting choice. I guess he has something in his hand he can tribute, maybe? He needs to get that other trap back in there so he can lower my attack and attack over me. And then you just pass. That's just what you do. I really wish I could activate these effects. That would be cool. Sadly, I'm kind of between a rock and a rock place. Or something. Yeah, there's just really nothing, there's just very little I can do against this deck, sadly. But at least I did some damage. So yeah, until I get Twin Twisters to take out this Dragonic Diagram and this Monarchs Erupt, there's not much I can do, so I'll be back if something happens, but most likely, again, it's just gonna be a slow grind game of him just, yeah, there he goes, destroying the things. Also, I should notice, I guess, yeah, this is as good a time as any. You've probably noticed there's this thing in my graveyard that's like, hey, would you like to activate me? And I just haven't even looked at it. It's the trap that lets you synchro summon also has this effect. I'll go ahead and activate it now. But you can banish it, and Destruction Sword cards you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. And you're like, hey, that seems pretty nice, except this is Buster Dragon. This is not a Destruction Sword monster. And this is a Destroyer Swordsman, which is not the same as a Destruction Sword. So all this thing can protect is that level 1 tuner I have. You know the one. The one that yeah. So it's occasionally, partially, somewhat useful, but not really. There's the floodgates. You still can't get over my shit, though. Oh boy. All the Destruction Swordsmen I've ever wanted. I could make a gigantic castle. He's a gigantic castle, you know. But yeah, that's this almost nigh useless, but we have it. So there you go. That's we're still gonna get out resource. So I'll just see you in the 6th duel most likely. Oh hey, what's up? Welcome to the halfway point. Just want to take this time to be like, hey, if you've made it this far, you're probably enjoying the channel. Maybe check out the Patreon. That's how my channel is mostly funded. I have ads, but they're only like once every half an hour, and I cuss a lot, so I'm not exactly rolling in the dough there. Most of my money comes from Patreon. That's why I can make these cool decks that probably aren't going to get a lot of views, but are really interesting and fun. So, you know, if you like to support that, check it out, patreon.com/hardleggaming. There's a link in the description. For just $1, you get on my Discord, you can talk to me, talk to people, get into the monthly Patreon hangouts, get duels during the streams, and there are other rewards at higher you go. You can get cards, you can get merch, you could even request an episode like this guy named Buster Blader did. Have me play your deck of choice and possibly do it horribly. I don't know, we're only halfway through, but we'll see. Either way, let's get right back into the duels. Oh hey, Mooney, that's an interesting name. I believe there was a cult of people called Moonies, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully this isn't related to that. Maybe it's just a weird, goofy name. This hand of mine sucks with an awesome power. It tells me to shit my pants. Fuck. Got like nothing, man. I got like pretty much nothing. I'm just gonna set this. Hello? And we're gonna hope for the best. I mean, we've got a Gamma. We could stop him from doing things. We've got Phantasme, so if he link summons, we could do things. Want to make sure you activate this first and then this one. Alright, probably not gonna see a whole lot of link summons. Let's see. This card inflicts battle damage to your opponent. You can target one. Okay, so if I do that, it's just gonna do that, and I don't want to do that to that. Okay. We're good, go ahead. Yeah, I could negate this with Gamma, but then that would just be able to attack, and then it would get it back, and he'd be able to do the same thing next turn. So this way, at least, he's getting 2 on the field. Maybe he'll link summon. Okay, well, I can only use this once per turn. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with this. He's going to attack for 32. I mean, that would be a lot. Dark World dealings, eh? Ooh. I like this, but I think I'm going to have to... So many choices! So little time! Oh, let's just go for that, yeah. Is this just Trickstar burn? I'm just gonna get burned? Am I gonna burn to death? I don't want to burn to death. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna activate this card. You can discard 1 Destruction Sword, summon a Buster Blader. Let's go for this guy because he's better drawn. The original Buster Blader has too tiny of a head. It's really weird. And now I am going to be sad? I should have discarded this, probably. Okay, set Trap Trick. Okay, normal summon this. Okay, make... Alumirage, or it's just Almirage. Yeah, let's just make Almirage. Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. 2600? Gift card. Hey, that's a lot of monsters for me. And let's equip it so we can't get it back. This thing has an effect. It's rarely used, but it has one. And we've got this now. And we've got another Trap Trick. And because I don't want my entire hand to be ruined, I'm just going to do that. And then, you know, since he already has a monster on board, let's just go ahead and do this. And send this last remaining one. And Buster Blader. And summon out a Buster Dragon. Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. I don't have a dragon in my graveyard, do I? Yes, I do! I have Phantasme! Phantasme is there, thanks to present card. Hey, neato. I don't think you thought your clever plan quite all the way through, which is going to be embarrassing to say if he ends up OTKing me or something. Okay, so first of all, get rid of that. Make this unstoppable. Second of all, activate this because I don't want to take more damage. And also, you're going to get rid of my hand anyway, so I might as well do some things to get rid of my hand. And then I can activate this. Hey, how's it going? Buster Blader, Phantasme, I'm going over here. What will I discard? Probably this thing, considering I can't... Yeah, let's go ahead for that, actually. This could still be useful. Because I can't trap trick for it anymore. And I can still summon another one of these. I can actually... I have another Destruction Sword card. I have many other than just that trap. You just usually want to use the trap. Oh, be still my beating heart. This is a Destruction Sword, right? Nope. Well, at least Buster Dragon's still there, so I have that. Okay, and then set 1. Alright. Activate. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? That's gonna make my trap tricks useless. I guess we'll just go for this. Then I can... Oh, yeah. So, if you don't control a Buster Blader, you can activate this and summon a Buster Blader. Hey, nice to meet you. My name is Buster Blader. Perhaps you've heard of me. Of course, you can't really... And this is going to be destroyed in the end phase. So here's... We got tuners, we got this, and we got Effect Veiler. This is a Dark Level 8 Dragon. Which means we can make fucking Red Hot Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Boom. You better not be Marshmallow. Okay, good, no. You're mine. I will equip you and use her as a sword. Can I get some fan art? Can I get some fan art of Buster Blader just holding Lilybell by the legs and swinging her around to hit a dragon in the face? Let's summon this one. Because we can. Set. Yeah, we're good. You can activate this. This is really neat. It's a one-of. You can use it to lock down your opponent. You'll probably make a better deck around this thing, maybe, at 3. I don't know. You can equip it to a Buster Blader, and your opponent can't special summon from the extra deck while it's equipped. And the dragon can actually attach it from the graveyard to the fusion monster. But this deck already feels kind of lockdown-centric, so I didn't want to make it just like, you know, skill drain, but with Buster Blader flavor to it. Or not skill drain, whatever, a Morphage Goliath? Yeah, just be like, no special summons, enjoy. Is it special? Yeah, from the extra deck. So I guess they still have kind of a chance. Either way, we beat Trickstars, normally my arch nemesis. Let's go ahead into the 7th duel. Alright, 7th duel, the fightin' 7th versus Cerebra. That's kinda, I hope they make that. I want a Karibo with like a backwards hat, with like a vape maybe. Cerebra. Alright. We've got our 2 hand traps. They kind of conflict with each other. This puts a monster on board. This can't be used if there's a monster on board. Doesn't matter, because he's literally not gonna summon a gosh darn thing. But I guess that's fine. Because, okay, so... Okay. Alligator Dragon Sword. He's exciting. Look at him. This card can attack your opponent directly if the only face-up monsters are Earth, Water, or Fire. So there's that. You know, if you've ever wanted that. Normal summon. Psyframe Lambda. Let's try it out, shall we? Yeah, it's a dragon monster. Oh, someone's playing the new Fire Fists. And that means this'll be useful. Hey, I've checked them out. I read their effects and stuff. I haven't really thought too much about them. They seem pretty cool. I'm not sure if you'd ever summon the fusion. They've got like a spell. The first time it's place a counter on this card. You can remove counters. Yeah, so they've got their own Gateway of the Six, essentially. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear. Yeah, I'm gonna say no to that. Whatever it is, I don't want it. Stop it. Double Go away. You can special summon this if you activate, then special summon one Fire Fist from your graveyard. Okay. This card is normal summon. You can discard a card, target a fire formation spell trap, set one with a different name. Oh hey, that's nice and everything. It would be a shame if someone were to, I don't know, Twin Twister it. And now you have nothing! But you can destroy Gamma, so there's that. And I can't use another Gamma because now that's banished, even though this lets me search Gamma when something is banished. Which is, you know, nice, because at least I've deck thinned. I've got a useless card out of my deck, which means I can do more things. And hey, I've got Lilith, and now that I've already got a Link monster, Lilith is a one-way ticket to, Bustersville. So let's see. Normal summoned, okay. So what with 2 cards can they do? Let's just go ahead and tribute this off. I did my 1,000. Don't tell me you got a hand trap. Can you ash this? Is this ashable? I didn't think it was because it's set directly from the deck. It might be though. He doesn't even know I'm playing. He doesn't even know I'm playing Buster Bladers. It's like, what the fuck is Alligator Swordsman about? So if you get Alligator Swordsman and Buster Whelp, you can use them and make the whatchamacallit? The Heretic Dragon Link. The, like, Celestial Spheres. So then you get a bounce instead of just making Alu Mirage. Then you have the 2 Link Zones and a bounce. So it's a little bit better. That's why I play it in here. Also, if you get, like, you know, Lilith and Instant Fusion, and you already got your trap, you can, like, Alligator Swordsman, then Lilith, and that'll be the dragon you need in the graveyard to activate your fusion. I think he's just running the timer out because he's frustrated. So I'm just going to call this a win, and we'll go ahead into the 8th duel. Oh man, 8th duel. What we gonna do? Oh man. I could probably think of something funnier to say, but I can't. My name's Buster Keaton, by the way. I'm not sure if you noticed that. Do you know who Buster Keaton is? Comment in the comments if you know who Buster Keaton is. It's some pretty cool stuff. What's your favorite thing that he did? Comment with that in the thing. Okay, set 1 pass. I see your set 1 pass, and I set several pass. Normal summon. Alumirage, or Almirage, whatever. I'm used to, there's another, like, unicorn bunny called Alumirage that I used in my Tiger King stun deck, and this is similar to it. Ah, Onslaught of the Fire Kings. This could be bad. I have no way to stop mass destruction. Oh wait, yes I do. What am I thinking? So, you can special summon a Fire Beast Warrior. Okay, so is this... He could be using Fire Fists. He's using Fire Fists. It's Vex negated, but you got it. And then... Oh, I can't target... Oh, not my trap trick. Well, I'm just gonna activate this anyway. This... And... I don't have a dragon. Oops. Mistakes have been made. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. I need a dragon monster in the graveyard, and I don't have one. And now my trap trick is locked forever. In the world of trap tricks. He's banishing my Buster Blader anyway. Oh, I can't activate in response to that, but I can activate in response to this. Tell you what. Only activate one destruction prologue per turn. Let's do another one anyway. Then I can do one next turn. I still get him. Eh. And if he summons a link, maybe I can draw into a hand trap that'll save me from wrath. That's a neat thing. I didn't realize that. So I can't activate things in response to Gyokuin, but I can activate them in response to other things. Target one, discard one beast. Okay, well, I'll save it. Thanks, Aulu Mirage, or Al Mirage. Whatever you are, I don't care! Bunny Corn! I'm just gonna call it Bunny Corn for now on. Yay. An elephant. Ooh, ah. If this card is normal summoned, you can do things. Level 6. Horse Prince? You're gonna summon the Prince of all horses on me? Not sure if I trust no Horse Prince. I think that's pretty much all he can do, though. And then Horse Prince summons something, and then he can get the link, and then... They do have another new link, though. I'm not sure exactly. I can't remember what that does, because I only read it once. Go ahead. He's all, I like his hand out there. He's like, yo, step back, I got this. And then this gets its effects. That lets you add a Fire Fist monster. Okay, so then if he makes the link, he can activate it without having to send things. Special summon a Fire Fist. You can add special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, except for Fire Fist monsters, if a Fire Fist would be destroyed by an opponent's card effect. You can do a thing. Oh, now I can't read it. I could probably go back, but that's fine-ish. No idea what they're going to do. I can't really commentate because the new combos and everything I've yet to work. I used to know how Fire Fist work. Sadly, I made that deck with them that had the link and everything before the link came out in America. Now it's coming out in America, but it's coming out with all this other support, which makes that deck useless now. But I think that was an episode request anyway. See, this is why I often don't make stuff before stuff is released in America. This entire deck you could play in America. You probably can't afford it because Phantasme is like an $80 card or something ridiculous like that. Just a big old $80 bill right there. But you know what? If you could replace it with other... Okay. He didn't do anything. Okay. So, what we're going to do is ruin his day. I'm going to send this boy and this boy, and we're going to summon another Buster Dragon. Hey, nice to meet you. Buster Dragon's the name. Bustin' Dragons is the game. I didn't think this through, actually. No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's the perfectly safe machine. Psyframe Lord Lambda. Hello. He gains attack? Okay. And now I can use this. Not the best thing, but at least it's a thing. Howdy. Nice to meet you. My name's Flowey. Should I go ahead and use this as well while I'm at it? Might as well use this as well while I'm at it. Ouch, 1,000 life points. I needed those. We'll just get this boy. We'll just gobble this up. Nom nom. Oh. And then we'll turn that into... Yeah, I still have the Lambda in hand, so I want to keep this out. Or I have the Gamma. Whatever, you know what I mean. There we go. And this still does piercing, even if you're not a dragon, I'm pretty sure. Yep. That's a lot of damage. That's significant damage. This is not less than 0 amount of damage. He's more than halfway dead. I've got a negate. He can't summon dragons if that's what he was thinking to do. He's not going to be able to do that. And I can banish all this thing. So as long as he doesn't Raigeki or Dark Hole me or something, I'm gonna be fine. I'm sorry, friend, but it turns out I have the Lambda. Or the Gamma. Well, I have both, but... hand traps. Oh man, things not looking good. Ooh, Circle of the Fire Kings! He's got a circular thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Gonna go around in circles. Doo-doo. A boo-doo-doo-doo. Gonna go around like a bird up in the sky. Hello. And me as well. I still negate. What can do? Maybe he can make a link of some kind? I'm still hoping for the link of some kind. You know, if you make Eagle, you could send that one guy to the grave and then immediately just summon him back out because you can activate their effects without tributing fire formations. It's pretty neat. Field spell, too. That's cool. I want him to make the link so I can summon this, and then I'm going to wipe his board, and then that's probably game. Because I'll have all the things, and he'll have very few of the things. Not a hard once per turn, I guess. Cannot be used as synchro material, okay, and then tribute that, and then summon. Just summon a link already! Stop trying to fight me and fight me! Gonna make Horse Prince first, I guess. There we go! Jeez, okay. First summon this. Then banish everything you love. There we go. The world is a nice place, and I got big nice things in my hand. Now you can summon your rooster and do nothing, man. I think. No, he can still do stuff. Alright, well the game's on. We'll go ahead, we'll be back when he's done with his combos and see what kind of board he manages to put up to fight us. Oh hey, it's the new Link, it's the Peacock. And it's a lady in the Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. You gotta change it. It's not a Brotherhood anymore, I don't think. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but it's certainly a thing. Okay. Your opponent's monster cannot target this for card effects while it points to a Fire Fist monster. When this card declares an attack, you can send one face-up fire formation you control the graveyard, target a monster your opponent controls, place that in the monster zone. Alright, but it targets. And this should be able to negate when something targets. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a monster you control, quick effect, you can discard a card, negate the activation. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't need this trap trick. Sorry. Dragon busted. So, not the best, but they certainly tried. They put up a valiant effort. I just had too many combinations of things. All these Psy-Frame, Buster, Blader, Phantasmes, whatever. Not sure, would you consider this a Psy-Frame deck if I'm playing 3 different Psy-Frames? I don't think so, but I don't know. I've heard other rationales for it. Either way, let's go ahead into the 9th duel. 9. The sad 9th. Here we are, the dark and stormy 9th. Ooh, ah. Speaking of dark and stormy, well, it's not really dark and stormy. What do you think of these sleeves? I thought these were pretty good. I thought I kind of liked the whole, like, he's, like, reaching out. He's like, yes, I will control you, young Buster Whelp. But a lot of people saw it as, like, I will crush your head. And even more saw it as, like, I choose you, Buster Dragon. Form of a water machine or something. I don't know. Set your move, holy man. What can do? What can be? Hopefully he summons a monster, because I've got the combo. No, I don't, because I don't have a dragon in the graveyard. Could have a dragon in the graveyard if I had a dragon in the graveyard. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, this is sad. Oh, be still, my beating heart. Alright. Do you have something in hand that tributes? Do you got Monster Gate? If he's got Monster Gate, I'm just kind of dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just go ahead and activate this. Just to kill this. Be like, no, you're not allowed. I don't want... At least I saved my twin twisters. Alright, I'm just gonna save this because I can't really do anything. I believe the dragons can still activate their effects. No, they just can't activate them. Okay, so if I had done the combo before, I would have been good. I just didn't think of it at the time. I was confused about how cost and effect worked. Alright. I'm a big, sad, sad man, sitting with my sad, sad hands, wondering if that sad, bad bland from nobody. Only use this effect of Arima. Okay, so he can't tribute me again. So let's just go ahead, do the thing we want to do. Be like, yo, what's up? I don't have a dragon, so I'm not gonna send that trap. Instead, I'm gonna send this and Buster Blader. And just make a big old defense wall. Just a defendy wall. You can't get over me. I'm too big. I'm herping. Oh, and he's got nothing to set. Good, good. And I get a... No, he gets a token. Okay, well. I'm not liking that. But it's cool. I can activate this. I can summon this boy. He's a big bustery boy. And... he's got a lot because everything's a dragon. And... yeah, I guess I could just discard Gamma to destroy this. And then he doesn't have stuff. So yeah, let's kill one of these Aramas. Oof. I'm oofing and poofing my way across the land. I just wish there was something I could do with this Buster Dragon, but I can't. It's gonna just die. It's gonna be a dead boy. But that's fine. I guess I just gotta go ahead and do this now. There's two of the blades. And away you go! So now I've just got Buster Blader and nothing, and he's got 4 cards, which is more than me. So I may have lost. I mentioned before, weak against spell trap heavy decks. I'm much better against the monster decks. But I've still got a chance. If I draw a Buster Whelp, I can still make another Buster Dragon. It's a 1-card combo. Oh hey. And that's a dragon. Which means even if he summons it, I'm bigger. Because I gain 500 for each dragon my opponent controls, or is in their graveyard. Yo, what's up? I'm the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman, and you are a dragon, and therefore, bad times. At Ridgemont High, I guess? I don't know. 60s movie references? Ooh, half your life points. What can make? Will it be a... oh, and it's another dragon. So I'm even bigger. Black Rose. Blow it all up after you set 2 cards. Black Rose Moonlight. Just send me back to the hand. Quantum Dragon. While you control a Link monster. Okay, once per turn at the battle step, if this battle's a monster, you can return that opponent's monster to the hand. Alright. Sadness. Now, and then he can attack again. Now I wish I had some kind of Dark Hole Raigeki sort of thing. Situation. And it's a Cyburst, it's not a dragon. That's quite the kerfuffle I've been put in. Okay, so now I just gotta hope, against all hope, that I draw that I draw Buster Whelp. Buster Whelp can save me, everything else is death. You're death! You've come for me! You've forsaken my life! Maybe he'll link summon. Maybe he'll link summon and I'll draw into Gamma or something. I don't know. I think I'm dead. Probably dead. I don't know why he would link away his Quantum Dragon. It's got Quantum in the name, so you know it's powerful. He's like, oh, and I got that third field spell, by the way. Spield fell. So even if you get something, I can tribute your monsters away. He didn't even have to do that. He could have just attacked anyway. Okay, well, we lose another one, but that's fine. We've already won more than half. Or not more than half. We've already won exactly half, so, you know, I'm satisfied with this deck. We'll go into the 10th duel and see if we're not quite good, not quite bad, or if we manage to break over the 50% threshold into the state of good decentness. Alright, 10th and final duel. Yo, that's B. B movie, perhaps? And I think this is the first duel we opened with, but no, we've opened with him once before. Yeah, because I was like, hey, I got the combo. That was neat. Let's go ahead and see if we can... Hey, we got the thing. Let's go ahead and get this. And we open with Instant Fusion 2. So let's go ahead and confuse the hell out of our opponent for a few seconds. Be like, fucking Alligator Sword Dragon. I believe it's the only dragon that you can summon with Instant Fusion. Which means you can use it to make Celestial Spheres. And then we'll just set a couple... And, you know, I could have made Lambda. In fact, that would have been the smarter play to make, but I haven't done this yet, and I really wanted to do this, so we did it. We did it, Reddit. We got him. Slow clap. Easy clap, I guess. Light of Sekka, so he's mostly monsters, I see. Okay, we just gotta wait for him to summon one, and then we'll do our big combo-y combo. Burning Abyss, it looks like. Well, he can still activate all his graveyard effects, so he might stand a chance. Galus the Star. The monster, inflict, and special summon this card from your hand. Okay, I'm gonna do all the things. Because that monster is gonna be summoned. Boop. And, boop. I just booped him. A boop. Ouch. Is this some weird monster-related burn deck? If a monster, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and do this. I don't have to worry about Dark Hole or Raigeki, and we can keep our Whelp in the graveyard. Yo, what's up? Bad times. I've got a lot of damage. The more monsters you summon, the more damage I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a big damagey boy. And I can trap trick to get my dang old destruction sword flash if it comes to that. I believe since they... Let's read this exactly. Change all dragon-type monsters to defense position. Also, dragon-type monsters cannot activate their effects. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if it's a link, it just can't activate its effects. Because it's a dragon now. It's Cherubini, the Ebon Angel Dragon of the Burning Abyss. Who would have thunk such things possible? And we get a surrender with the lockdown. Which, yeah, again, this is like the optimal hand. It's a sad that we didn't get to play it out and do everything. But you can see, like, no monster effects, everything's a dragon. I can activate Trap Trick to get Destruction Sword Flash, wipe his entire field, bounce a monster back to his field. And more importantly, if you're unfamiliar with this card, you can tribute it, send a monster your opponent controls back to their hand, and then summon a dragon from your deck. Its attack and defense becomes 0. But you can get the other Whelp, the one that's when it's equipped to a Buster Blader, they can't summon from the extra deck. And, you know, either they destroy it or you can link it away with Buster Dragon. It's a tuner, so you can make, like, Red Hot Archfiend Dragon Abyss instead of letting this die. And then equip it. And there's just so many things you can do. It's a neat little deck. And this is all stuff I should be saying on the end card. So here we are at the end card. We went 6-4, a little better than I expected this deck to do, especially going into this. I really didn't have high expectations for this, but it really is a neat little engine. It's just powerful enough to really be demoralizing to your opponent, but the fact that you can't attack directly, the fact that this dies in the end phase, kind of means it's not good enough to be meta. It's mostly good at making your opponent surrender when they don't realize that they only have to wait a turn, and that if they summon no monsters, there's nothing you can do to them. And of course, you do still get the bricks, you're playing a lot of Garnets, but it's a fun deck, especially for casual play, especially like Rogue tier. And who knows, maybe you saw this, maybe you're inspired, you can find some way to take this engine and incorporate it with something more powerful than just these hand traps, maybe guard dragons or something, if you're into that noise. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. Next time, I'm going to be looking at Odd Eyes 2019, one of my favorite Pendulum decks. Really strong OTK deck that can also put on some negation going first. Should be interesting. Until then, good luck, and have fun. Oh, hello there. I see you made it all the way to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just wanted to take a moment to thank all my patrons for making the show possible, but especially the high-tier patrons who are like the one-card combos to my heart. They are Saltleg Kale, Joe Average, Buster Blader, hey, Night Fang, Munch Rye, Hobbsy, Chris W., Austin Glover, Daniel Frowsing, J3 Puffin, Arjan Zweers, Lucas Geardis, Slamuel, Antonio Simonelli, Quintingent, Dancing Joker, Inner Hype, Mr. Eiffel, Ike of the Grail Mercenaries, Live Bait, Diotic, Jeffrey Longrano, Mudajin, and Manuel Torres. Each and every one of them has earned my undying gratitude. If you'd like to join them, the Patreon link is in the description and on the screen. And this episode's secret passcode of the day is Whelp. Be sure to include that in the comments below to show you made it all the way to the very end. Thanks again, and have a nice day.